Man. Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? Yeah, that's the last day I'm gonna use trade day. That's the last time. And eternally relentless. Unstoppable in any circumstances. Yeah, I'll look at it later. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get filled here. Let's see if we can get filled. The market is bearish on gold. The market is bearish on the Nasdaq as well. Dang, that shit super dropped. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Price just traded into my area of interest here. Mm. Mm. And y'all wonder why I don't trade this biatch anymore. Let's see if I can try to get back in this. You see what I'm talking about? Like, she literally stopped me out just to push up. Crazy. Crazy, man. Well. You know, Alfred, like I said before, I'm trading Nasdaq like I trade gold. And I'm not going to chase the Nasdaq, man. I'm just not going to chase her. Yo, isn't that so crazy, dude? Are we wired to do that as humans? Are we wired to short the bottom and long the top? Is that a part of the programming? Hmm. Dude, it just really goes to show that under all this, under all the words we use to feel superior, at the end of the day, we're all animals acting on basic animalistic instincts. We see the market running, we chase that shit. Well, I guess we can say that this NA meeting range is clearly a winner. You know what I'm gonna do is actually I'm going to start using this account for the NA meeting, because the NA meeting, if I was just trading the NA meeting ranges, I would be up over 300K this year. Just trading one MNQ contract with 27 points of risk, I would be over 300K. The NA meeting has made that much money this year on one MNQ contract. And the rule is I have to enter at, so if the range is, I had to enter at the top of the range, have my stop at the bottom of the range, and I can stay in the trade. But if it pulls back, or I guess the rule is, let's just say that this thing moves up. If it keeps moving up, then it counts, because y'all know how I trade anyway. You know, I'm gonna get these big moves. But if it pulls back enough to stop me, then that's how I calculate it. And I guess I could, well, no, I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm just going, anyway, the point is, the NA meeting has made well over 300K this year. And these ranges are available for free. The only thing that it costs is your time to watch it. All right, so that was obviously a winner. I was thinking about taking it in my other account. I still would have been in this, and I would have actually gotten paid. I mean, I was thinking about taking it, but I'm not trading the Nasdaq in that account. I'm just only going to trade gold. It would just be nice if gold just presents a clean setup, because right now the bulls and the bears are battling it out, and there is no clear. I mean, obviously there's a double top rejection on gold right now. Let's actually look at that. There's a double top rejection on gold, so it's definitely going to be a battle. It's obviously bearish, though. You see that double top right there. That double top. Let me see if I can actually pull it up on. Yeah, so we got a double top rejection on gold here. You got a price sweeping the highs. It pulls back, and then there's another double top rejection right there. So let me just draw this out real quick. Right there, double top rejection. Then you got a double top rejection. Price is making lower highs. So right now, the bulls are trying to buy this thing as the bears are trying to aggressively sell this thing. So depending on which side wins, we're going to see a stop run. So I got my limit setting at 53. I'm willing to buy at that level. Hopefully this if this limit doesn't get filled by 9:30, then I have to pull this order. Yeah, I mean the orb works, man, because I mean if we just think about the signs behind the orb, it's every candle is technically a range. Every candle open and close is technically a range. So on either side of the candle, you have stops. And so if it breaks below the candle, you're going to run stops underneath that candle. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse or anything or break out, but you can trade it that way if you choose to. I think a lot of people actually trade the inside outside bar and stuff. It's just the same concept. You look for a trade or a candle that's inside the bar, and you look for the break and you trade it. So, and these things work. And there's a reason why it works. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to trade this mess. Not on gold, at least right now. I'm just going to wait for a better looking setup. Okay. Well, I got filled on that. I was able to make back that money on the NQ. This is obviously a super winner. So another winner for the NA meeting. All right, so I'm looking for, a second area that I'm looking for the market to participate go to. I mean, if we get that today. So we got the 975 to 915. Let me see. So the NQ stopped me out of this, but obviously the re-entry, we were just in the right area. It's just that the Nasdaq needed just to be nasty and stop me out the first time. So another level is if we see a breakout or we see price begin to make the move back up. Let's see. So I got actually, I'm sitting there looking for it and I got the damn document right here. All right, so we'll call this a winner. You know, she was nasty and stopped me out, but He still was able to get this. So this is support. Did it hit? And so actually what I'll do here, usually if the Nasdaq does this, because we know the Nasdaq likes to so it was a break. It did break through the range. We lost 27 points on this one, and so it was minus 540. And this was initially a loss, and this was a false break of structure to the downside, a false break. And we just all right, so hit yes. We did get it to bounce after the false break. I mean, I think, how many points did we get? 3. Got about like, we got out like at 92 points. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to think about that. All right, so we look at the full move and all right. It's good making money in the day. Another day, another dollar being made. Does it? I mean, does it reject there? Does it reject? I don't think so. It could see a rejection right there. But with the NQ, I don't know. Nice gold. Nice. So it looks like we got that breaker structure to the upside on gold. Nice. So we got the break. I don't know if that's going to be a pullback. I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it for the short. Hey, yo, what's up, Jerry Trades? You said, should you long gold right now? I would long gold if we can get a pullback. I wouldn't try to get into this now. Honestly, I would look for a short in this area. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for a short because of this range right here. We got the bulls failing at this area. You can see that they tried to hold and they broke structure to the downside, and price has not retested this area yet. So I'm looking for a short in this area. So I mean, my entry is about what, 7 points away, but there's also an area where they broke structure to the downside right here as well. So I would kind of sit on my hands on this one. You got a range right there, and you got a range right there. You got two ranges. I'm going to trade at this range. I'm just going to pretend like, I mean, if it rejects at this range, you know, I'll be sad, but you know, I'm just going to trade at this range. I just prefer to just trade at that range. That's what I'm going to do. It's the higher one. The bulls can easily just run the stops above this and then run into this range and reject. And last night, gold taught me a very valuable lesson. Gold always finds ways to humble me. My God. Always finds ways to humble me. Last night, I hit daily loss limit on the account because I went tilt just for it to come back to my original entry and reject. My God, man, she taught me that. Ugh. Kind of felt bad about it. Well, not bad. I was kind of pissed about that because it's like, man, it's like, why you keep going tilt? I mean, all you did was really miss the move. It's just the fact that she touched the order and didn't feel it, and it just would have been done right then and there. And I just got caught up in the moment and I traded on tilt. So now, if I can actually find it, because where was it at? It was last night. Where was it? Today is the 30th. It happened the 29th. Yeah, it happened right here. Like, man, it literally, if you know, I think what really sets me off is if I try to be cute with my rules, I tend to pay for it. This thing tagged me. Where was it? Was it this? It was like 77. Okay, yeah, like right here. And she tagged me and did not fill my order and then does this. So, you know, I was like, I would have been done just for her to come right back up, fill my order, and then do the same thing. So I was like, you know what? Whatever, you know, whatever. I have to remind myself that this is gold and not the NQ. Gold. So we'll see if this limit gets filled. I'm just gonna wait on it. Yeah, good thing I didn't short at this range because it looks like the bulls are already running through it. So good thing I didn't short at that range. So I guess Come on, gold. Come on, don't do that. Mm. So the firms that I trust, the firms that I trade, is well, I want to use that word trust. Let me take that word back. Well, I guess I do trust them because I'm giving them my personal information, so I have to trust them. Anyway, the prop firms that I trade with, in no particular order, is Tradeify, Top Step, and the Futures Trading Desk. Those are the firms I'm trading with now. I am trading with Trade Day, but I think I'll just probably stick to trading with Tradeify because with them daily payouts, I'm gonna get in trouble with them damn daily payouts. I'm gonna get in trouble. With them damn daily. So I mean, I'm gonna get those accounts. I'm gonna trade them, but I probably won't trade them after that. All right, gold. Oh, have we? Where did we trade with? Are you talking about on the stream? Come on. Mm. Okay, so let's see if we can get this limit filled before this thing craps out. If it craps out, because I'm looking for an entry. If it pulls back before it fills the entry, I'll look for a long. I would prefer to get into this long, but if I can get the short, I'm gonna take the short. But I'm taking the short at that entry right there. I'm not going to chase it short.
Order filled.
So I'm in short. And looks like gold is being nasty. No, don't do it. I'm just gonna put it above that range right there. All right, let's see. All right, so we're deep in the range right now. Just kind of need the bears to crap out, or the bulls to crap out here. Ah, damn.
Order filled.
Okay, well, guess there goes that 34, 33. Hmm. And I blocked it too. Well, congratulations on that game, Wave. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I should take this short here, but I don't. Mm, 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 mm. Man, if that shit, oh my god, dude, if that thing comes all the way back down after that shit, man. Mm, okay. That shit didn't even respect it at all. That shit didn't even respect that range. that's not. Yeah, that's true. There's a breakout. Seriously? I think this thing's about to drop. I think it's about to drop. Man, it's about to drop, but I don't want to get in. That would be an aggressive entry on gold. Shit. I just gotta wait for the pullback. Then I had to watch this thing short as it stopped me out as I was trying to short this damn thing. I gotta watch it short. I mean, I guess. I guess. Let me make sure that my wrist settings are locked. Okay, so yeah, they were locked. Okay. Mm. All right. All right. All right. Gold, you're breaking my heart with this short, man. You're breaking my heart with this short. Super breaking my heart. All right, let's see what the NQ is doing. All right, so, oh wow, I guess the Nasdaq did reject at that level. All right, I guess it did. Guess it did. I didn't think that I didn't think the Nasdaq was going to do it. Thought it was going to pull into liquidity, but yeah, it literally rejected at this range, like I said it would, like we talked about earlier. I'm surprised. Like I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. All right. So so this is how I'm so the rule is, as long as it's bouncing from the area, I can count how many points it goes up until it pulls back enough for me to stop me out if I was trailing this thing. If so, the high of that candle right there was 179. So that was about 104 points. You know? Well, I guess I had to wait until the session because we don't know. I mean, if it takes out this low, I mean, if it continues to go higher, that wouldn't be the full move, would it? And we'll see. We gotta wait until it takes this low up. All right, so moving forward, I'm looking for a 93 point move moving forward. So one contract looking for 93 points. Actually, let me just do the setup. And it sucks. It says what. So with 11 contracts, each trade will be $594. Looking for $2,000. Okay. All right. Gold, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, Gold. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. So instead of, it looks like the bulls tried to take out that high, but I think it double topped almost. No, it didn't. It just ran to liquidity above this high and then dumped. When I saw it fail, I was gonna get in short. I was gonna get in short again, but I was like, man, I don't. That hesitation cost me. And now I'm hoping. With that sweep of liquidity at that double top, man, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm. Mm.
If it does, it usually does just come back and hit. And I guess it could bounce there. And it could. Oh yeah. Nope. He red right now.
Mm.
I'm just gonna leave my limit here and see what happens. I probably have to this limit. I would hope that it fills, but I probably have to wait until later in the day. Well, hmm, hmm. The Nasdaq is in a very interesting area, though. The Nasdaq is in a very interesting area. It's in a very interesting area. Hmm. I would prefer a better entry on NQ, but what I'll do, man, that's a lot of risk though. Never mind. That'll be like 50 points of risk. If it doesn't go here, then I'm going to re-enter here because I'm not going to put my stop underneath this low. So if it doesn't go here, if we see a crash out, then I'm in the wrong ticker, huh? I found myself back on the Nasdaq, huh? After the man gold, that's so freaking nasty, man. That is nasty. That is so nasty, man. Ah, that's so nasty. That is nasty. Mm. I got stopped out on that. Honestly, I probably should have just waited for price to come back into this little area right here. I thought it was gonna go, but should have just. They looking for 460 on GC. Alfred. No comment. No comment. It's not like I was outside the NQ's windows last night with the radio over my head saying that I want her back or nothing. Which could explain why gold is acting up right now. I know. I mean, I might miss it initially, but you know, it'll work out. Okay. Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Mm. Hopefully. That would be nice. Nasdaq, don't do that. Don't do me like how gold just did me. Don't do me just like gold just did me. I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. I think. Well, I mean, ah, Nasdaq, you too. You too, Nasdaq. I mean, I should have waited for the pullback. I should have waited, but I guess it's my humbling season. I guess. I guess this is supposed to prepare me for my next step. I guess this is me getting humbled. All right, let's see what it's doing. So I'm waiting on my limit on gold to hit. She stopped me out short. And this is why this short is breaking my heart. Oh man. She stopped me out short. I was looking for price to come into this range of reject, but she straight up ran right through the damn thing. She ran right through it. Well, I mean, it really depends. It really depends, Alfred. Right now, the market is making higher lows and higher highs and or lower highs and lower lows. If the market rejects, if it doesn't take out 180, then technically But I think that's a strong high right there. That's a pivot high. That's a drop, break structure, pulls back, break. So I'm looking for price to come somewhere in this area right here. I'm going short on NQ. You said I think it go lower because it didn't take out the 76 wick. Hopefully, so what I'm looking for, hopefully it does pop up, fill my order, and then drops down. That would be nice. But you watching the 5 minute? No. Hmm. I will be completely. Ugh. Looks like both markets are at a standstill. Both markets right now are at a standstill. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the entry. I mean, it just sucks that I could have been done for the day in this account, you know? It just sucks. But I'm confident that my entry should work. And it's got a nice, got support, you got a breakout. I mean, it should work. It should. Technically, it really broke out. It really broke right here. Mhm. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, okay. I need to make a checklist, man. I need to, because sometimes make a trade list or something like that. Because of course our boy Smith is in this short on the MNQ. the freaking trash talk talking about how he can trust the MNQ. It's probably like his first Nasdaq trade in like 10 years. Well, at least you're not chasing it, Alfred. At least you're not chasing it. Oh no, did I pull my order? I think I pulled my order. Oh shit, I got a horrible entry. Whoop-de-doo. We're gonna fight to get out this bitch. If it comes back and stops me out, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, you're probably right, Alfred. You're probably right. Yeah, you're right. This is the Nasdaq we're talking about. The Nasdaq we're talking about here. I mean, the market could just go down there too. So, I mean, I'm not going to adjust my stop. I'm not going to adjust it anymore. Hold on. Let me see if I can understand your question. You're saying, what's my thoughts on going long if last night we hit all-time highs? If we hit all-time highs and the market failed or the bulls failed to break out and form structure, then me personally, I wouldn't take it long. I would wait for a relatively deep pullback for a pullback into a prior area of support. Preferably the origin of the breakout is where I'll be looking to get in long. If not, see if we take the gap below. The market gap. It may have gapped on like one of the things or something. And I mean, honestly, I think we did that actually last night. That's exactly what happened, Katie. That's exactly what happened. It failed to take out all-time highs, and we got it dumped, and it pulled back into a previous area of a breakout. And this is the first trade that we actually took this morning. So this is exactly what we did. I just realized that. That's exactly what we did. All right, let's see if we can get this one. Y'all guys know me. Targets. I take my profits at my target. I'm pretty sure this thing will probably short at 18, but this will be my last trade. This will be my last trade. Oh, no problem, KD. Now I was just that was more for me. I didn't even realize that's exactly what happened. I guess I have that on autopilot. That makes sense. Because the move back into a previous area of support is kind of my go-to trade for any instrument. I'm not necessarily looking for momentum. I'm always looking for that retest trade. I like them confirmation emails. I like them confirmation texts. I like them come through texts. Confirm it for me. I like that. I don't like just getting in. Just imagine showing up to your girl NQ house and she ain't even confirm it. And then saying to come through text. Okay, so I mean, I'm already preparing myself for the all this momentum, and then once it gets to my target, it's gonna crap out and slow down. I'm already preparing myself for that. I'm gonna pop up on him. I'm gonna pop up. Say, oh, he popped up on me. I'm gonna pop up on him. Gold doing me dirty right now. I mean, what she did to me was dirty. So, you know, I gotta show her that I ain't gonna tolerate that type of behavior. NQ acting right. She acting right now. So shit, we traded NQ. And then when NQ think that, it's like, okay, I got him. I'm gonna start acting up and I'm gonna go back to gold. It's just how that shit work. You don't love these hoes out here. We don't love these hoes. We don't love them. But they love us though. They love us. They let us come back when we want. Yes. man. You know, my horoscope told me that demons from the house of take a profits were going to give me advice to take profits before price hit my TP. I was warned about this. Trail your stop. Scale out of your position. No. It hits that target or it hits that stop. There's no in between that. Take my profits at my target. The market takes its profit at my stop. It's a 50-50 game. She laughed. I mean, shit. I mean, if you want to go back to the ES, I mean, the indices just need to get back to the regular price action. It just needs to get back to the regular price action. That's all I'm waiting for at this point. It just seems like it's always something. If the Nasdaq and ES would trade how they used to trade, but then just calm down a little bit, it would be perfect where you can trade both sides of the market. I can look for a short and you can look for a long and we can both make money. I mean, that would be great. That would be great. You know what, Alfred, is crazy that you said that, because I saw this video. I saw this this YouTuber talking about her course. Don't tell me. They said that her course is the full price of that course is $1,500. It's not even the $999 that we was all making fun of. It's actually $1,500. And I had to double back because I was like, there's no way she's selling a trendline course for $1,500. Because if the course is $1,500, she ain't selling no damn trading course. She's selling something else. She's selling something else. There is no freaking way that a trader needs to spend $1,500 on a trendline course to learn how to use trendline. So she's selling something else in that course that people find that it's worth $1,500. Trading with titties always wins. Trading with titties always wins. Because there ain't no way that you can justify a $1,500 trendline course. That just took me aback. That took me aback. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm in the wrong game, apparently. I'm in the wrong game. I need to be selling $1,500 trendline courses. So I'm in the wrong game. If I want to make money, that's where I need to be. And I was like, I mean, shit. I mean, if people gonna pay for it, I guess. I mean, if people pay for it, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on nobody. I don't got time to be hating on nobody. There's a wait list. But it was just a random video that popped up into my feed, and it was like $1,500 trendline course. And I was like, what? So I had to watch it. There's a wait list. There's a wait list.
Accelerator starts if we didn't already make it clear everywhere.
Huh?
Accelerator,
I don't
this is
know.
your mega bonus. This is your super mega crazy.
Dude, there's no dude. Nah. Alfred, no. I can't accept that one. You can't be that lazy that you'll spend $1,500 for a course. You can't be that lazy. Because how the hell are you able to afford $1,500 a course? Yo, that's crazy, man.
And I wanted to make sure that I was able to make trading
There's
relatable.
something else being
And
sold
have
in
people
that
come in
course,
that have never traded
and
before,
it ain't trading.
never thought they'd be qualified, or didn't think they were smart enough or savvy enough in this space. I hit my goal. Like I made it relatable, and I showed you guys what I do. And I figured if I have this many new people and new eyes, we need to continue to spend more time together. So this was the
Where are you trying to get in long
I
at
had
on gold?
to okay, the Trader in 3 Days Challenge, amazing. TLC.
I already got my limit set on gold already. I'm waiting for that pullback into that area of support where it broke out earlier.
Like, let's keep it up. Let's make sure that we are continuing to
Oh,
spin this
boo,
time together.
boo, oil, boo,
I didn't want
CL,
to
boo,
leave you guys hanging. I just
boo.
felt like this was, when you're really excited about something, if you don't like continue to get the momentum going right then and there, you're just, the likelihood of you falling off and like not taking it seriously is so high. So this is where I figured this was the best way to keep everyone's attention, to keep the momentum, to keep everyone held accountable, and the likelihood.
All right, let's see what the NQ does here, man.
On your own
Let's see.
after these 21 days is incredibly high.
So CL has been good to you?
Read any like self-help books, but
You know, it's been a while since I even looked at a CL chart, but
to build a habit, like we need to get closer to that. 3 days is amazing. It's just enough time to, oh, thank you, 60 days. So I'm helping you with 21, 2, 3, 4. So 24 to 25 days. So if you can continue to keep the momentum going for the rest, then you've built a habit. You've got it. It's there. So this is why I wanted to make sure that you guys are a part of the Accelerator 2 when joining TLC. It starts Monday, September 29th. And then give me just a moment for our next slide here. And remember, guys, this is first come, first serve for TLC and specifically for this 21-day Accelerator bonus. The Accelerator is the bonus to joining TLC.
you said Canada 61. Are you looking to buy this? I would buy this. There's clear resistance on the 1 hour at 71.8, or basically 72.72. Basically, there's resistance right there for sure. On the 15-minute, it does look like on the 15-minute, it does look like we could see just a pullback into support. Because we got the move up, we got the breaker structure down, it crashed out, took out that range, and it looks like it's it found support right there. We got a bounce. I would wait for a pullback. I would wait. Probably a pullback to about maybe kind of like this is like a head and shoulders pattern or something like that. I don't know how much you would risk. That's like a head and shoulders pattern. It'll probably come back here. Or the long back into this range right here. Then you got this range right here on the 15-minute. So, I mean, price is in an area of support. It's just you had to respect the fact that the bears or that the bulls broke structure, or I'm sorry, not the bulls. The bulls failed and the bears broke structure to the downside. And so if it does pop up, I expect at least maybe a double bottom, maybe a price touching this range, and then the move back up. I wouldn't go long before that happens. So a whole bunch of orders started showing up at 26. Well, Alfred, just because the market is going up right now, I still think the market dumps at 18. Still think the market is trying to come back up and sweep the liquidity at this range right here. It could potentially pop back up with how bullish the market's been. The bears can't hold nothing, but that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, I definitely believe that, Cave Trader. I definitely believe it. Definitely believe it. Job ain't finished. And you better not go back down there to 26K. Job ain't finished. You still got work to do. But you know what, Alfred? If this thing don't pop back up, I guess it would make sense why they started putting orders there at 26K. Because if this is a micro trend line and they're trying to sell it, maybe 26 will probably be where they put orders to buy this thing again. Because technically, we do have a two-legged pullback right there. That's the pivot. You can see price has already come back. Looks like price is failing at that high. They're having a hard time keeping price above that pivot right there. So this kind of looks like a failure. Hopefully I'm wrong here. Hopefully we can get the bulls to pop right back up and hold and finish the job. And not have to come all the way back down here to break even to finish the job. Okay. Is that good news? Is that bad news? Chinese news, I think investors are like, if they hear China, they're just going to dump it first just in case. And then if they overreact it, they'll just buy it right back up. Well, and I would hate to do that, you know. Well, it would have worked too. Yeah, it would have worked. What the hell happened, Cave Trader? What happened, man? What instrument did that to you? You were $200 away. Why are you down 1,000? What happened, man? NQ. And then you only trade one micro, right? It's understandable though. Yeah, that's one of the things. Yep. It's understandable when you get close to that payout for whatever reason, whatever alarm, whatever system thinks that it's helping by going completely crazy goes off. And you know, honestly, if I really just think about everything, because I'm trying to I've imagined myself the first time I was close to a payout and what I felt in those moments. Actually, the first time no, I didn't actually feel anything. It was the subsequent. It wasn't the first time. It was more or less the, oh man, what if I can't do it again? So it was like after the first payout, that's when I started to kind of get those payout jitters where it's like, you know, am I good enough to get a second one? I mean, can this be something that can be consistent? Blah, 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 blah. Man, I should have took that short. Gold is just breaking my heart today. And it's always that last day. You can make 5K for 5 days straight, but when it's time to make that $100 on that last day, for whatever reason, it's the hardest thing to do. It's like breaking into Fort Knox. Or let me rephrase that. It's a challenging thing to do. It's challenging, but we can overcome challenges. It's challenging. Damn. You know, K Trader, actually, that makes me think, because I know a lot of old school traders, old school mentors actually kind of teach their students, and I'm just going to use that word, their mentees, to trade like that as well. Like, I don't know if this is how you trade, but let's just say that they were looking for a short. They would scale in as it's going higher and higher and higher, and then have their stop all the way up here, and then they're just adding like maybe like 2, 4, 6, 10, and have the market fill those orders. And then once price actually fill those orders, their average entry is in striking distance to where if the market gives them break even, they can take it, because they've just been scaling in as it goes up, and they're in drawdown the entire time until the market actually goes in their direction. I prefer not to trade like that. Yeah, Gold, you're just breaking my heart today, man. You're just breaking my heart. I just want you to know that, Gold. You're breaking my heart, damn it. Because you know where Gold is rejecting at? My original freaking entry. My fucking God, dude. You're breaking my heart. Hi. Yeah, I should get this target hit. I should. Well, you see that right there? Gold think that I'm gonna tolerate this type of behavior from her. She thinks I'm gonna tolerate it, but I'm not. Just to come back and then play nice at the area, at the entry. Okay. Ooh. That's true, Alfred. Do what I expect you to do. Mm. It's interesting how certain rumors can be started and people just believe it because it fits whatever narrative that they're trying to push. So for whatever reason, I saw this video about, this whole SNAP epidemic, right? Because we know November 1st, maybe you don't know. I wouldn't expect anybody here to be on food stamps if you're spending thousands of dollars on evals, but that's not here nor there. But supposedly there won't be any SNAP benefits being accepted next month. Even if people have money on their card, supposedly they won't be able to use that money next month. I didn't know this, but apparently the way that the SNAP benefits is set up is like credit. You go into the store, you purchase your items with your food stamps card, and the government pays that balance to the stores that, these cards are used in. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a regular card that you had money on, you swipe it, and you use this money to purchase whatever food you buy. So I didn't know that it worked that way. So because SNAP benefits aren't going to be released in November, no one won't be able to use those benefits. So that's going to shake things up a lot. Stores are already preparing for mass looting. Desperate people do desperate things. And on top of that, society has been taught they'll get away with it. We're under a new administration, but it doesn't mean that the past administration hasn't instilled behavior that will be acted on. People got away with rioting, destroying property. And it was for no reason. So right now, to these people, they feel entitled to these benefits, and they believe that they don't have to work for these benefits and that they should get it. So in response, there's planned lootings, like they on Facebook or some shit like that. People are planning to loot Walmarts and stores and do it all at the same time and all kind of other shit. So we'll see what happens in November. We'll see. You know what, Alfred? The way that they're talking, they're trying to do away with the SNAP benefits permanently in terms of it being something funded by the government, and they're now trying to push it onto states. Now, if this responsibility is going to be put onto the states, we're going to see a lot of narratives change overnight, because everybody likes to use somebody else's money until it comes to their money. And then all of a sudden, does everybody need to eat? Does everybody need healthcare? Does everybody need this and that? When it's their money. But when it's somebody else's, it's like, people, we need this, we need that. Now, I do agree, Cave Trader. These programs are for people that are trying to help themselves and they just need an extra boost. But unfortunately, there's a lot more people that just take complete advantage of this system and just live off of it. They don't become contributing members to society because these programs prevents them from doing so. If you think about it logically, if you can't make ends meet and you're barely getting by, and if you make, because from what I'm hearing or for what I'm seeing, and it's people are actually passing over raises and promotions so they can stay within the boundaries of these SNAP programs so they continue to see those benefits. And that doesn't help anybody. So it's hard. It's one of those tough decisions that I'm just glad that I don't have to make. Because on one hand, everybody has the capability of becoming a functioning person in society. Everybody. Now, I understand that some people's circumstances leads them down a dark road, and they have to take and it takes more steps for them to get to, you know, break even. But when people get on social media saying, yeah, I got my food stamps card, thank you, taxpayer, or whatever, I got my Section 8, going on vacations, calling everybody else poor like they're not on government benefits and stuff like that, I can understand why a lot of these things are happening. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you know what can you do? You can empathize with people, but at the same time, there are more people taking advantage of the system. So I guess I'll just leave it at that. It's understandable. I'll get that. Yeah, I mean, shit. I haven't been on food stamps. Now, I had when I was in college, they had a program where they gave everybody a $200 food stamps card, and shit, I definitely used that shit. Definitely used it, but it was a part of a program here in Texas for college students. Don't know if they still do it, but I'm just glad at the time, while I was going to college and focusing on that, I was able to have a $200 food stamp card that I know that every month I'll get. But I wasn't going to plan on living off that shit. If anything, it was motivation to, because I didn't like using the card, but at the same time, it was there to help me. So, you know, just had to use it. But all right. You said you were ready to be at a Walmart for a loop. You know, I mean, AI, so I understand that a lot of people don't really take the time to really understand how AI works. What AI is really great at doing is remedial tasks like support, like automated tasks. AI is basically automation with a personality. That's it. They do pull from a database, and that AI or whatever AI tool that you're using is limited to what it has access to in whatever database that it's pulling from. Now, a lot of these databases actually pull from the internet. So the internet is basically a vast, infinite amount of databases that stores vast amount of information. And these AI tools scan the internet, scan these documents, and they pull from it and they can answer your questions. So it's not like AI is going to replace physical labor. That's why you're like, if you pay attention, you're seeing a lot of tech CEOs and all those other stuff or whatever. They're saying that trades are now going to make the new billionaires are going to be in trades, because that's the thing that AI cannot do, at least right now, right? You can't call AI and fix your plumbing. You can only call a plumber and do that shit. So, like reading, I'm pretty sure an AI can probably have teach a lecture. I'm pretty sure it can do that. So anything that deals with literature, pulling from databases, English, correction, editing, business ideas, creating templates, basically words, anything that involves words and documentation, AI will take over those jobs, like data entry jobs, stuff like that. But it's not going to do, I mean, unless they, I mean, if I think about it, no, I mean, unless they break into quantum physics and stuff like that, because they're trying to make everything, I'm pretty sure they already have a quantum computer that they're already testing, and that's going to change the whole game when that becomes available to the public. Mm. Damn, all the way to the break even. So, like I said, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. If it stops me out, whoop-de-doo. We'll come and get this bit back tomorrow. Or maybe later on tonight. I guess. Well, all right. I guess we'll talk about this, and then I have to go and get into this meeting. I'm already probably late already. But I mean, that's interesting if you really think about it. We got the trend line right here. We got the break of the trend line. We never short the first break. We always short the follow-up, and we're getting that short. So, you know, honestly, I wonder why the Bears chose to short it there. I mean, it's I understand that. I mean, we talked about it. I mean, it is a double top. It is a pivot right there. There's a pivot. I don't know why this thing is taking forever. And the Bulls failed to get it above that pivot right there. But all right, guys, that's it for me today. Yeah, I really don't know what the heck is going on today. It just seems like nothing wanted to work. Nothing. But we'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. With that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.